Dang.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the Buccaneers going up against the Falcons. With that, let's hand it over to
the land now Gallion. But the nigga nervous for a second, man.
Thank you very much, Larry. You are looking live at the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett in there to get him.
Golly.
Sack number 6 for him on the year.
Yeah, I think that's enough. I've reached my limit. I'm going to go to sleep. I will talk to you guys.
Waiting on it, fam.
Hey, man. You've been out for like past 6 hours anyway, so.
Low key, I expect both of y'all to be on 2K tomorrow.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 23 yards on the play. He had time to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Here we go now. 3-19. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit.
Back home, it's the first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Gurley. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And some options here for the offense on second and 2.
Green 39. Green 39. Gone. Here we go now. Blue landed.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll look to throw. He'll get it down here to the 43. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go now. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone. Here we go now. Detroit.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Green 39. Green 30. Detroit.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go now. Back nine and out, Philly. Here we go. Gone. Back nine and out, Philly. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll bang that one through. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 14 there, and it'll give the Falcons a first down. Now Ryan on first down. Sanu with a grab over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second down now after the pass completion. They don't give it here.
Ma'am.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. There's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah. It's a video. Hold on.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
When you head to a booty call and need a Magnum condom, but you got a 75-cent lifestyle and a 20-minute drive.
I've seen that video. Nah, I mean, not the meme, but I've seen that video of them when the condom gets really big. Yeah, I've seen that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series
white
of
dudes
1-yard
holding
gains
a
running the
condom
ball?
out
If
of
that's
the window
case,
and they're
we'll have to
driving,
start
and
thinking
then
about throwing it a
the
little
wind
bit
catches
more.
it and it
But if it's
just
the occasional
expands really
1-yard
big.
run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Hold the line, man.
Yeah, they do.
Now Ryan on second down. And the catch is made by Justin Harding. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
And the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio
I don't know why
Jones.
Cam playing me different. He just play me like he play all the rest of them because it probably will work.
What are you doing? What's going on? Like, y'all playing? Are you broadcasting?
Yeah, I've been broadcasting.
Here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
On third down, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The slot man in motion right. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll find a little space. He gets his head near the tail. It's a pickup of 4 minutes second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they're going to put him down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
Push, push, push,
2 minutes
push,
to
push,
play here
push,
in the
push.
first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. It's third down, 6 yards to go for the offense. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On third down, he'll drop the throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Taking it about the 36.
Whoosh! Wrap up!
Still moving. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Let's never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Second down, Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to
Cam respects you so much, dog. He didn't play like Cam when he played with you, dog.
That's what I'm saying. He don't play me to say.
Lost it to get it back because it's the quarterback. The ball gets away.
Man, that nigga dude got the greatest awareness, dog.
Supposed to do on offense are usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to.
Bro, why he dude got so much awareness, dog?
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Sheldon Day in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
That nigga, he came straight to him and sacked the crap out of him.
Damn, bro.
And now a low liner, I think.
Yeah, they sacked you, bro. Wait, I don't know who's who. Are you? Which team are you?
All red.
Oh my God! I was like, what the fuck is that? Who's who in here?
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
No, Jack, Patriot!
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And while that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently, but that doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
They come out here in the eye. Now Ryan on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
It doesn't mean exactly that, right?
After a good game. 23 yards on the play.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
And now first down following that long gain. The defensive line disperses a little bit.
Slow dude, Waylon.
They'll
tight end.
And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Second down following the run. On second down, here's Ryan. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
What the hell was that? What was he doing?
Who knows?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
What the hell was that? What was he doing?
In motion comes the tight end left. Play clock winding down. And now here's a carry heading left. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I really want to play this game
again.
today.
Now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really
Can't let Gurley average 6 yards.
I agree totally.
Got no
it's
choice.
not just end of the half situations that you're worried
I
about.
can't stop. No, I can't stop.
You are linebacker.
Try harder to try and catch
Nah, that ain't me no more, man. I'm actually halfway paying attention to this game anyway.
Why?
I told you I didn't want to play it.
Well, then why you playing it?
Get it out of the way. I got stuff to do. Tomorrow's my little girl's birthday party, so.
Running back is Gurley.
Word.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after 3 to 4 steps.
See, bro, you know when he getting that two-tight effect, he's about to turn up the key.
That's the only formation that he runs. It's not really a surprise. It's just.
Well, no, I'm just saying, you know, he about to tease it at two-tight.
I guess.
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks
I know, man, I had a dream. It was not recently, but some days ago about cover one.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and take it down.
After this,
They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead
body
to
and
third down.
like, she's gonna run a couple one. I knew he's running that cheese ass formation, and I'm just trying to figure out like, what? This shit don't ever work. But then maybe in my dream, I was like, in my mind, I was like, maybe the couple one
Well, we know he's got
will
the
work.
speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A
Maybe.
great catch.
I don't know.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
This is a strong different, strong contrast from last year. Kenny out here with only one loss.
All right. Well, he didn't care about the first season.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Still, he was trash. Okay.
I don't really feel like
Kenny out here got 2 losses, probably one to Kenny.
Here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
I'm just waiting for this game to end.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a third down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover.
And he will fight his way into the end zone.
We break the tackle, and then everybody just don't know how to tackle no more.
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27.
Oh, well, I'm losing the game, so...
now ready to take over here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. Just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense.
Hey, man, just do what you do, man. Do what you do, man. Fuck that boy. Do what you do, man.
Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
No, I was actually, man. I don't know how good your inside people inside are. Sometimes you just gotta hit in between the tackles, dog.
Yeah, I know. Well, I already knew, to be honest with you, this is gonna be a down year. I was trying to actually build them up. So, I mean, I already knew this was gonna be a down year, so I wasn't really worried about it.
Guys like we're watching here are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches,
daring them to run the
ball.
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Hey, that's all he needs. 1 yard. Let's go.
A gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They come out here in the eye. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, my gosh.
He is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so a dime set here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, it's Ryan. He's got Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Do that, dog.
Short gain there.
You want to do that, dog. That's the life you want to live, bro. It's like you want to live. You want to run 3 down linemen.
Here, it's
1 down lineman and 4 linebackers.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Probably a line holding, huh? I do it. Had to be holding. Niggas don't know how to act.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along.
The way that this shit works, I don't know, man. I feel like your people should be able to move around, but I feel like that shit just has it there where people are all over the place or people in block.
Loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline. They
That's
keep
their
helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing.
I don't know how this dude got in that fast.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs have just about wrapped up the victory. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green, listen now, Barney.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column?